Hey you guys, how are you? Today is a new moon and I thought what a great time to do a quick draw. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to do a quick draw for all signs, beginning with our Aries. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. And these are short little readings, so it is what it is. All right, so I have to say these cards just kind of slipped on out. We have the Star reversed with the Five of Cups. So Aries, are we talking about you, Aries? Who are we talking about? But I feel like whoever you are, I think you're looking at a lot of pain in a relationship. You've been really depressed. You don't see any hope in anything going on. And I think it's time for you to turn around and pick up those 2 cups and start taking care of yourself. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Yeah, there was a situation wasn't working. Maybe there was something at work that maybe you wanted something to work at work. You were on guard. You weren't happy at work. Wow, Aries. Definitely things are changing. I feel like even though you may be feeling a little depressed, a little upset, things didn't work out the way you wanted. I mean, really, something definitely didn't work out the way you wanted. It's for the best because it's going to give you a new sense of perspective. All right, so you may be leaving a job, starting another job, I don't know. But whatever it is, you know, here, out comes the 7 of Swords. You know, it's better that you take what you've got and leave. I feel like your spirit is telling you, you know, you got to get out of this situation because it's not a good one. You know, I just feel like if you stay involved in whatever it is that you know you need to be out of, you're going to hang yourself up. All right? Yeah, you're going to hang yourself up. So just watch your step, okay? Start to take care of you. Work, 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 work. You'll get everything you need, okay? So the depression, I feel like it's just temporary, all right? It's just you keep waiting for news. It's like, oh, I don't know. Some of you are watching out for someone. Do you have your eye on someone, Aries? Somebody you've been keeping an eye on, a past. Somebody who you want to reconcile with. That's another story I'm picking up. But I have to tell you, they are very happy being single. So whoever this person was of your past, I think, even though you may think about trying to reconcile, I think that's over. There was a lot of heartbreak. A lot of heartbreak. All right, Taurus. Let's focus on you. The cards are just... Taurus. Are you sneaking around? Careful, careful, careful. All right, let's see what messages we have for our Taurus. Ooh, Taurus, you come out here as the Empress. I'm impressed. Ooh, 2 women's. So if you were involved with another woman, I see a little instability here. It's as if one person was very jealous of another person. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be 2 women. I just see 2 women on the board here. So I just feel like there was one person who was very jealous of someone. Extremely jealous of someone. So much so that it left him very insecure. So maybe, okay, maybe there was, you know, there was one person and 2 women. And one woman was jealous of the other one. There was definitely a lot of heartbreak with this. But I keep reading this as 2 women. You know, so I feel like whether or not this is a relationship, an intimate relationship, a friendship, a workship, I just feel like there's this real need for healing to happen between these 2 women. You know, I think you're too good of friends to not figure out how to fix whatever it was that went down between the 2 of you. Yeah, I think you just need to state the facts, state the truth. And it's almost as if one person is inviting the other one. Now we have 3 women. Maybe there's a 3rd person who's also a mutual friend that says, hey, let's have a truce. But I do feel that this whole thing wants to be cleared up, okay? So I think things start to come out, honest conversation. I just see you all having like some kind of a powwow to try to clear the air. So I think that's really great, you know, because a good friend, You want to hang on to them. All right, let's see. Let's move on to our Gemini. Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, Gemini. What's going on? Whoa, holy cow. All kinds of things. I'm going to have to go pick up those cards. But let me see. Gemini, I see an ending. Hold on just a second. Okay. All right. Gemini. A lot of cards came out for you. So I'll begin with the first ones that I see. I see an ending and you moving. So whatever it was, it just came to an end. It sent you going, all right? So whether you actually physically moved away, you took a trip, I just see that you ended something and you went on. And this was an ending that really needed to happen. And I don't think you're completely over this. I think when you left, it was over. But whatever the situation is, you still have a little bit more to say, okay? And I think you need to be very careful because a part of you has a lot to say because you're going to clear the air and it's going to make everything better, right? Well, I don't think that's how it's going to go down. I think what you get is, you know, the messages that are being delivered to you. It could be bad news about work. It could be, you know, just something not working out. And it's like, this is a cycle that's been going on with you for a while now. So yeah, you receive some news that isn't very good when it comes to work or money. So you may be struggling in that direction. And it may happen as a result of you having to leave. Maybe you lost your job. Maybe you got fired. Whatever it was, this ending here, and I do sense that it could be an ending with a job, it's for the better. Okay, it's for the better. Okay, now out you come as the Knight of Wands reversed. Well, you know, quit talking, trying to think how you're going to figure it all out. Okay, what's done is done. You know, if you got fired, you got fired, and you can't try to make up any kind of excuses as to what happened. All right, it's happened because it's for the best for you. You know, if you were in a situation where you weren't happy at work and it was starting to show, you know, I mean, get out before you get way above way underwater, you know, and now you're way out of your element. So I almost get the sense that whatever had to come to an end, it ended for a good reason. So now you can manifest whatever it is that you need. Okay, so put this to rest, really. You know, quit trying to go back and say more, okay? It's over. Whatever happened between your job, your person, or whatever this ending is that may had you move, you know, you can talk till the cows come home, but it's not going to do you any good. It's time to just move on and start focusing on you, manifesting what it is that you need. Remove yourself from all of this conflict. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, Gemini, you just keep going over things in your head over and over and over and over again. Be done. You moved. It's over. It's over. There's better things coming your way now. All right? So, that's for a Gemini out there. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. And look, not all you Geminis are going to lose your job. You know, this one did. All right, Cancer. What's going on? We got a lot of options coming out in front of you. What are you wishing for, Cancer? I mean, I think you're starting to see that there's a lot of possibilities in your world. And I think you're starting to look at all of them. So the past may have been, you may have felt really bad, like, you know, you always get hurt and this and that. I don't think that's how it is now. I think there's something else on the horizon for you. Your wishes are starting to come true. So whatever it is, you're starting to see things differently, life differently, your life differently. And it could be because, you know, now things are starting to happen for your benefit. Now, I do see, Cancer, that there's a situation that you're not happy about. Maybe it's within a group. Maybe it's with other people. But I just see you on the outside. You know, like everybody's having a good time and you're just watching everybody having a good time. What's that about? You got to open up. Okay? Don't be the wallflower, Cancer, all right? Don't. Because if you have a chance to be out and about, having a good time, do it. Do it. I feel like, you know, you're left out because you are choosing to be left out. Those people, they'd probably be happy to have you join them. You know, so you gotta decide, you know, what you're doing here. It's like, you know, don't make yourself the outsider. All right, Cancer? You belong. You can have as good a time as everybody else. Anything else for our Cancer? Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Yeah. So I feel like a few of you need to get, you know, I see this in that red cross. It's like, if you need to be taking care of yourself, take care of yourself, okay? I feel like you have support. The energies around you are supportive of you being well, okay? So this is, I feel like there's a message here about your health. So if you need to go to the doctor, you feel like you've been wanting to go to the doctor, you haven't felt well, just go, all right? It'll work out for your benefit. Okay. All right, let's see. Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Leo, look what happens to you. You come out really needing to say something to someone. You know, it's interesting. I just see this dynamic of two women. All right, maybe this has something to do with Gemini. But I just see this dynamic of one woman needing to say something to the other person, but the other person seems to have the upper hand. Don't let them do that. Okay, so I'm getting the sense that there is someone in your circle that you just feel like you need to like really put in their place. You need to put them in your place. Just because what? They have more money, they got their shit together, and you don't, doesn't mean that you're any less than them. So I feel as if like you need to say something to somebody to clear the air. Again, this need to clear the air. So you may be one of the people involved with this whole Gemini circle that I saw. I feel like it's women friends. You know, I mean, it could be something else, but I feel like there's this real need for this group of I want to say sisters, friends, whatever, you know, to really sit down and clear the air with each other. And that could happen, you know, with this new moon, we're given an opportunity, you know, to really begin fresh. So this may be one of those opportunities that if you want to rekindle these friendships, that you have that opportunity to do so. So Virgo. I feel as if something's ending with somebody who is so full of it. Full of it, you know what I mean? Yeah. You put a lot of energy into a situation, and it never gave you anything back but hurt. And I think you're really looking at that now. You are really looking at that. So that Ten of Swords, there's an ending coming. And it could be with this person that has hurt you. You haven't been treated very fairly, that's for sure. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What's going on for all of our Virgos at this time? Virgo. Yeah, there's been conflict. And I think what you were wishing is for all of this conflict to come to an end. But, I mean, there's something so unfair about this situation. So what I do feel is that things will start to come to light if you just wait. You know how when you want to know something, and if you go poking around and prodding, people start to get suspicious and they shut down. They're not going to tell you things. And I feel like this is one of those things that you want some information about this person or whatever it is that's going on. And your best course of action is to just wait. Just wait, because everything will be revealed. It's like you're sitting there and all of a sudden information starts coming in and you're like, oh, really? Is that going on? And then someone else tells you something. You're like, oh, well, okay. And then someone else gives you some more information. You're like, oh. So now you're hearing all of this information from all these people and you're putting pieces together. things are starting to make sense. And you're starting to see things a little differently. So, good for you, Virgo. To me, that's a sign of clarity. All right. Oops. Let's move on to our Libras. Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Libra. What's going on for all of our Libras at this time? Libra. Woo, we've got us a fight going on. So, what's going on, Libra? You feel like you're against the world. You against the world. Nobody understands you. Poor Libra. You against the world. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What do we have for our Libras? I think you're not following... the reason why you feel everybody is against you is because you're not being true to yourself. Right? If you're really honest, are they really against you? No. Are people really angry at you? No. I think a lot of it is in your head. So it's time for you to pull into your power. Come into what it is that you need to do so that you start to feel good. Emotionally, you might have been in a relationship with somebody recently where you thought it was going to work out and it didn't work out. Kind of set you off. It's almost like you had this run of bad luck. Now comes the Page of Wands reversed. Like you just one thing after the other. You know? And now, is it ever going to end? Yes, it will end. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. So this month, or the next few weeks, you know, you might get some information. It's like you might have been putting a lot of energy into a situation to find out that you might have wasted your time in this relationship, possibly a relationship. There was nothing there. I mean, this was a relationship that if you had really maintained would have been something disastrous for you. Sorry to be the breaker of bad news, but I just feel like you put a lot of energy into something that never, ever was good for you. Was it? So, we move on. Right, Libra? We move on. So here we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're being given an opportunity to ground yourself, to go in another direction. Somebody wants to make you an offer. I think it's one of those things you're not real sure you want to open up to this offer from this person. This might be a new person. I feel like it could be a new person. You know, because you've just come out of a bad one. And now here comes this person, this Knight of Pentacles, wanting to offer you something. And, you know, you're a little closed up. I don't know. Should I? Should I not? I mean, you're not willing to just open up and just offer your love again. And this could be somebody from your past. This could be this person coming back towards you. You know? Yeah, I'm starting to feel like it could be somebody, the same person. The same person that is just not good news. So there's somebody in your vicinity who keeps trying to get you to open up. And you don't want to. You don't want to. Because again, now I'm feeling like this is that other person. That you were there already. You put a lot of work into it. And it got you nothing. It got you nowhere. And I think now you're done. This relationship, I think you've decided, is over. All right, so, yikes. But listen, we're at a new moon. That means new things are coming. You know, you got to get rid of that which is not good for us, as hard as it might be. All right, Libra, let's see. Let's move on to our Scorpio. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Scorpio, what's going on for all of our Scorpios at this time? Oops. Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Scorpio, a lot of anxiety. Sleepless nights. What is eating up our Scorpios? Why are we so anxious and worried? And what's going on? It's like everything is blocked. You don't even know what to do. Look, you can't make any moves. Why are you feeling so stuck? Money? Money? Could be some issue with money. Wow, okay, so we have the Hangman comes up here reversed. And it sits here with the Nine of Pentacles reversed. So something's got to change. Something's got to change. I think financially for some of you, I mean, you're feeling really unstable when it comes to some finances. You're really feeling unstable in a relationship. I mean, this is a relationship you really wanted, and it didn't work out. And this could be a relationship that you are currently involved in that's bringing you a lot of anxiety. You don't know what to do about it. You know, because I think you start to see this person as not being your wish that you wanted. I mean, this person, I mean, they don't really have the kind of love you were after. They lied to you. They were very selfish. They were very arrogant. They had a lot of secrets. And you don't know what to do. Well, if you know what all these secrets are, I think you know what to do. I think you know what to do. But let's see. Let's get a couple more cards. Walk away. Somebody treats you like that, you have to have respect for yourself. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Sign, Scorpio. Scorpio, what messages do we have? See, you haven't been able to do anything. I feel like this person, whoever this relationship is, it hung you up. So you're hung up on a relationship with someone who doesn't care. And you don't know how to walk away from it. You do not know how to walk away from it. Oh, wait, I have another card that is flipped over. Emotionally, Scorpio, you just don't know what to do. So, advice from your spirit is get to work. Focus on you. Focus on your work. Focus on what you need to do. Focus on you and your future, not their future. All right, Scorpio? Focus on you. Take care of you. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's move on to our Sagittarians at this time. Saggy, what's going on? Oh, so many cards. Sagittarius, you're on fire. So there's an offer coming your way, but you're not sure whether or not you want to take it. Maybe from an earth sign. Maybe from a couple people. I think, Sagittarius, right now, you need to just keep focused on your work. And I say this because some of you are a little bit of depression. You're trying to make things, you're trying to make your work happen. I mean, if there's something you're trying to work towards, you're trying to get a business off the ground. I think that is what's going to help pull you out of whatever this last relationship. There was something that really took you down. But you have this new opportunity. There's these new opportunities, a new life. So it's time for you to get down to work, start focusing on you, focusing on what you do, you know, take care of you. This is your time. There was a lot of heartbreak that, you know, you're trying to deal with. So the best medicine for heartbreak is to absorb yourself and keep you busy so that your mind isn't constantly going back to this person. I mean, the Tower came. It came, it fell, and now you're trying to pick up all these pieces. I think for some of you, you feel like this person was never really honest with you. They talked a lot. They talked a good talk, didn't they? But they didn't walk the walk. So, what else do we have for our Sagittarians? Yeah, I mean, look, you're in your power now. Focus on you. You is all that matters. The Moon card. So I think, you know, this is your intuition, this is your psyche, this is what lies deep in your subconscious. I feel like now it's time for you to accept some offers that are good for you, that you start focusing on you, quit worrying about the other person. You know, there might be somebody who's coming back from your past, wants to bring back maybe have another opportunity with you. So be careful when you're dealing with people from the past, Sagittarius, because there's a reason why they're in your past, right? So if somebody from your past comes back wanting to offer you something else, I think you need to really follow your intuition. For a few of you, there might be a Pisces around, a Pisces, confirmed with that King of Cups, who might be wanting to work with you. whether that is on a project or they want to work with you, just work with you. I do feel like there is somebody around you with this water energy that could do you a lot of good, help you get out of some of these troubled waters that you might be feeling you're in. Anyway, there's somebody around who is willing to help you and work with you, Sagittarius, and it could be a water sign. So if, like, intuitively you start feeling like this person around you might be somebody you might want to check out or hang on to, or, you know, just kind of stay close to because they might have some way of helping you, then I think you should follow through, because this person, I think, wants to be that person to help you. All right, and this is not the lover person. Okay, so you can drop your guard with this new person. All right, they're not the same. This King of Cups is not the old person. They are not going to, you know, mess around with you. I feel like this person, it's the one from the past that you have to be careful of. All right, Sag? Yeah, I mean, you let this one go. Let it go. Why go back to somebody from the past when there's somebody new coming, right? You've been hurt. Enough. Enough with the hurt. Let it go. Drop that weight. You deserve a brand new life and a good life. All right. Let's see. Moving on to our Capricorns. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Capricorn. What's going on, Cappy? Ooh, I think things are going to start moving really fast. We go from the 8 of Wands to the 9 of Wands. It's almost like it happens so fast. And I feel like somebody just, boom, shows up in your life. Now you're going to have a future with them. So I feel like there's somebody very passionate coming your way, Capricorn. And this person, I see a future with them. So if you've been single for a while and you haven't met anybody, I mean, love has not been one of those things. You've been really shut down. Some of you have been really shut down to love. There's an opportunity coming. Open up, Capricorn. Take the plunge. Have faith. You are lovable. But you've been hurt. Oh my God, but you've been hurt. You've got to break out of this cycle, okay? All right, because just because you've been hurt in the past doesn't mean you're going to be hurt in the future. And you know, love's worth it. It really is. So I feel like your spirit, quit fighting the energies, all right? If there's somebody coming towards you, I feel like it's guided. And they're going to bring you a lot of happiness. Quit fighting what's coming your way, all right? Life doesn't, you just because you were hurt in the past, okay? Don't close yourself off to the future. You are lovable, all right? So let's move on to our Aquarians. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aquarius. I hope you like the reading. If you do, would you mind hitting that like button? Yeah, I appreciate that. All right, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Aquarius. What's going on, Aquarians? Are we in love? What's happening? Oh, my goodness. Well, this is interesting. You get an offer that you don't want to take because of your person. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you have an offer that you are waiting for, and then when it comes, your person doesn't want you to take it, I mean, you can't do that for someone else. You have to do things for yourself. If you're happy, they're going to be happy. If you do something for them, because they're not happy with this job that you're going to take, well, you know, they have to be happy for you. You know, if it's good for you, they should support that. Some of you are really shut down because you don't know what to do. You're really depressed about this. You've been involved with somebody who I feel like you have been submissive to them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you have been shut down. You haven't been really honest with how much hurt and pain you've been going through. You know, and now when you have an opportunity for something, you know, you're not going to take it because you don't want to upset them. Well, that's not right. Because I feel like the relationship is very imbalanced. One person gets everything they want and the other person doesn't. That's very selfish. Very selfish. But you're confused. You're confused because you don't know what else to do. Well, you know what I would do? Do you know what I would do? I would somehow try to figure out how to stand my ground. If this is something you really want, don't let anybody keep you from your dream. Don't let anybody weaken you. Don't let anybody take from you. Do you, Aquarius. Do you. I do. I feel like somebody tries to undermine you. Don't let anybody undermine you. Somebody has a lot of power and a lot of control over you, and I feel like they abuse it sometimes. And then you're left feeling like crap. And then I think that they lay on this guilt trip of like, why are you feeling so bad? I've just given you everything. We got this and that and blah, blah, blah. Somebody's got some power over you. You don't know what to do about it. Because it affects you in most you can't pretend it doesn't affect you. It affects everything that you do. Everything. I think you got to speak up. I think you need to speak up and tell your emperor that the demands are really unreasonable. Or some of you may find yourself moving away. Ooh, that's heavy. Aquarius, don't let anybody stomp on you, all right? Ooh, my gosh, that was pretty intense. Yeah, quit putting energy into a situation, okay? Because if they keep holding over your head everything they do for you, you know, and guilt you into where you are, that's not right either. You know what I mean? Like, that's not right. All right, let's move on. Aquarius. Pisces. 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 Do not add fuel to a fire, Pisces. Okay? Just don't. Don't add fuel to a fire. I feel like some of you are being very quiet about acquiring some money or something that you want to do. You don't want to really say anything. But you know that it's almost as if I get the sense that somebody is investing behind somebody's back. Because you know that it's going to be a real sure thing. I got to tell you, I'm not so sure it's going to be a sure thing. So you may turn around and borrow some money, not tell anybody that you're borrowing this money, because you want something that I think you can't have. What is it that you want? Something that you can't have that you think will bring you a lot of happiness. I'm going to tell you it doesn't. It doesn't. So you're trying to get money for a fresh new start or to do something, and it may not pan out. Yeah. And it's like you don't see other options. But I feel like you need to start looking at other options, okay? Don't just settle for the first thing or the first thought or the first, somebody comes through with like, oh my God, I got this really great plan. Let's do this. All you got to do is, we each invest $2,000, and then the turnaround is going to be like this huge profit. I think you need to really look at the whole thing, the people that are involved, the true numbers before you start dishing out any money. All right, Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, signs, Pisces. What else do we have for our Pisces? I just get the sense that you're very passionate about whatever it is that you do, which is great, but make sure that you see all the options and how to get to your end goal. All right, don't just say, oh, well, this guy came up with this really great idea and it's got to work. It's got to work. It may not. So I feel like you're being told to really look at everything. Now, you come out as this King of Wands, which is fabulous, because you are very creative. You're very charismatic. You're very sure of yourself. It's like people can't touch you. You're on fire. You're on fire. And you're not willing to give up your dream, okay? And I don't think you should. I think if you're really passionate about something, you go for it. I'm just saying, don't just take the easy road. Don't just think that, well, you know, if we all do this, it's all going to be good. I just feel like there's more to it. There's definitely more to it. You know? I do sense that there could be, you know, mixed feelings with people. Like if, say you really are involved with someone else, okay, partnerships and stuff like that. I just feel like you don't know everything. Like they're talking and they're not talking to you, and you're talking to them. It's like like you're not all talking to each other. This one's talking to this one's talking to that one's talking to this one, and that's not going to work. And that's probably what some of this message is. It's like you can't be involved with people unless all of you guys are working together. You know, it's going to take all of you together, and it can't be, you know, somebody's got this thought that, well, if I get these two on board, I'm going to end up with this at the end. You know, like there's something not right there. Something not right there. So you've got to really make a decision about this. You know, you can't just go in and just think, you know, this is it. So it's funny how I keep picking up today, like women or men. So I have a story here, Pisces, for 3 men, okay? And I feel as if one person is older, and there could have been somebody, and I feel like it's a family member. If you were involved with someone and they have not been around, that this person wants to return, but they don't know how. So whether this is a family member, whether this is a lover, I just get the sense that the relationship was so passive aggressive that even though you ended it, they want to come back. So I get the feeling somebody wants to come back into your life. And I would just be very careful about this relationship with this person. And I'm feeling 2 men. Okay, I'm just feeling like it's 2 men. But it could be anyone. So I think you've made a decision about this person. So when they start to come back, I see you not wanting them back. Like, no, it's over. It's done. And you really have to hold your ground. I almost feel as if they come back, you know, with all these points of like, but you didn't do this, and you didn't do this, and this is why this happened, and this is why that happened. It didn't work is what it is. It just didn't work. So for a few of you Pisces, I do also see that if you have recently not had any money, you felt, you know, maybe you did recently split up with someone. I just feel like there's a turn. Like all of a sudden, tables start to turn. And your feeling so down and out turns into your favor. Yeah. So you can't pretend anymore that, so funny, I'm getting all these mixed feelings. Again, the 2 men. I just feel like these 2 men are just not talking to each other. They're just not, you know, like, look, here we have a king and a king. Look, this guy's looking this way. This guy's going this way. It's like they just will not talk to each other. And it's affecting everything. It's affecting your work. What is going on? Oh my gosh. The drama. Drama with these 2. Oh my gosh. Drama, drama, drama. All right, Pisces, listen, I'm not going to go any further with that because I just feel like, you know, you have a situation between you and your person. And if you're involved in work, it gets even more complicated. I just don't see you giving anything a second chance. You know, so if somebody from the past comes back in wanting to make amends, I just don't see you giving them a chance. Wow, that just seems like a very mixed up Pisces reading. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I have the Queen of Wands come out here. So I can't help but feel like there's somebody very jealous around you. Fire sign. A very jealous person. Ooh, the men thing. All right. There's definitely 3 men, 2 men. I don't know how many men. There's just drama. Okay? There's just drama among you and your people. Oh my goodness, Pisces, 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 Pisces. Drama, drama, drama. Oh my goodness. All right, let it go. Okay, because I think everything's going to come in real fast. All right, it's just not worth it. Okay, all the anger, all the name calling. I just see a lot of, it's just not good. All right, I would just walk away. I would walk away with your head held high, knowing that you're not going to have any part of this. I mean, whoever it was, and I do, now I'm picking up that it's this love relationship between these men. You know, this person was not committed. They loved you, they loved them, they loved everybody. You know? But you, I think, are about to get an offer. It's just going to come in out of nowhere. All right, so get out of the drama. Isn't that funny? I feel like somebody makes an offer to this person who's so jealous of everyone. Whoever has the jealousy. It's like almost somebody wants to make up. I don't know. I think this is starting to get to be really ridiculous, this reading. So I'm going to end it here because I don't know where I'm going. So take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and the highest good. All right, people. I appreciate you all being a part of my channel. And if you don't mind, hit that like button. And I will see you at the next reading. Until then, bye now.